live from Cleveland. This is Progressive Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, one guy having a big year for this club, leading the team at home runs and runs batted in. Mike Trout, always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Starting on the mound in this one, Aaron Civale.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Leading off, Taylor Ward.
Leading off for the Angels, the left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward.
And a pitch. In for a strike. And we're underway.
First pitch, 6-10.
Next pitch in the dirt. And 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27.
And now batting, Mike Trout. Big time power. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. You know, Singy, in 2022, Trout hit homers in 7 straight games, falling just 1 home run shy of the record, 8 in a row by Ken Griffey Jr., Don Mattingly, and Dale Long. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Ward gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And down on strikes. 1 out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Left-hand hitter waits. He goes down looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Brandon Drury stands in now, looks at that one inside. Two outs. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
Outside.
Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Angels strand 1. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Cleveland. And on the hill today, Griffin Canning. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Here comes the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. That's a laser base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. First pitch, and he just misses. Canning, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. That's a little bit low. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. They say it went. Righty to the plate. Check swing. Went around. 2-2 now. Runner at first with no outs here. Down the line towards the corner. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one down.
Batting forward, the third baseman, Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Comes in working with the 6th best average in the AL. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when the kick and the pitch, runner goes. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. Runner on the go again. Throw to second. Ow!
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
And a pitch. Gets the slider in there for a strike. That one off the mark, and the count's even at 2.
It's a good take.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
1 ball, no strike.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
Man at second. There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Oscar Gonzalez on deck for the Guardians. Ramirez stands at second with 2 gone.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. At the belt and fires. Battling here as he fouls it away. The kick, the 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
In the air, left field. Ward drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Guardians lead 1. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the rookie DH, Vinny Perez. Savali back to work. Pitches in there. Strike 1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Second inning here, no score. And it's even up.
1-1.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. Giorgella steps in. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Out in front and foul to the left side. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. On the ground to third and foul ball. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Angels held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here in Cleveland, bottom half of inning number 2. So in now for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And the righty deals. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think that pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead, he's going to have to go take a seat.
Here's Josh Naylor. In there, and it's 0-1. Canning. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
And 1-2.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
That hits the dirt. It's 2-2. What does he need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
This is on the ground to Walsh. And he takes it himself for the out.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
Here's Andres Jimenez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive, because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's...
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Guardians fail to score. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's David Fletcher. And a pitch. And there's a strike. Fletcher in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2015. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's the strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Fletcher aboard here at first with nobody out. That one drifts inside. Taylor Ward to bat next. Three-two. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Snuck the fastball by him. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. That misses. 1-0. There's a strike.
1-1.
The pitch. Check swing. Tried to hold up. Now an appeal to first. Did not go. The pitch. Top of the third. No score. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Fletcher around second, headed for third. Rosario with a relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And it's 1-0.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That one ripped. Valera going back on it. Back some more. Up against the wall and brings it in. Runner tagging for third.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. Singy, what do you prefer? You like watching Ohtani hit or pitch?
I think I like watching him hit. I mean, he hits monster home runs. And with guys on his team like Mike Trout and, formerly Albert Pujols, to see Shohei Ohtani stand up and be a little bit taller than those other guys, it's just impressive.
The 0-2. And that one missing low. And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. Angels get one on this double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back. And here's the rookie center fielder, George Valera.
The center fielder, George Valera.
Canning back to work. Top of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one fouled off. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Ball one low. Naylor in his rookie season, 23 years old, and he was born in Canada. And the 1-0.
Probably no surprise to you, Boo, but Toronto produces more MLB players than any other city in Canada. Montreal is right up there, too.
Next pitch is outside. And a 4-pitch walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Kwan batting with one down, takes a strike. Naylor over at first with one away.
with 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And that's too
1 ball,
high.
2 strikes.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2-2.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. And another ball.
You got a full count.
Payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Now a great opportunity to at least tie up this game with something like a sac fly or an error in the infield, but another hit to the outfield could absolutely end it.
Now it's the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 so far. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Two on, 1 out. And there's a ball.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That's out to center field. Trout is there. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. To the plate. Save. We're tied at 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's Jose Ramirez. He was plunked in his first trip to the plate. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy.
And it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Ball to strike. The pitch. That one laced to center and a base hit. And in to score the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it in from the outfield there.
Well done. Drives in the run. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's Josh Bell. In there for strike 1. Bell measures 6 feet 4 inches. 260 pounds, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Righty delivers.
1-1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and a miss.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
3-2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. It's the Guardians 2 and the Angels 1. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Brandon Drury. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And now it's 1-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And stepping in is the speedy Vinny Perez. Struck out swinging his first time. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And that's in for a strike. Out towards right center field. Valera moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Jared Walsh, the next to hit for the Angels. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Off the mark there, and that's ball one.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The 2-1. Out towards left center. Kwan settles underneath it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. And the Angels are gone in order. And they trail it here 2-1. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom four, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Oscar Gonzalez. The line to kick the pitch. Late with the swing there.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Grounded out his first time up. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. One down, base is empty. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
On the ground to third. Whips it across. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now here is Andres Jimenez. Went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there for strike one. Pulls that one foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. The Guardians go down in order. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's Gio Urshela. You think back to 2017, and Cleveland set a major league record. 22 consecutive wins they had. It was capped off with a 10-inning walk-off win. Pretty amazing streak and a big part of the history of this yard. And now the count is even. Swings and misses. And the count is 1-2.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. And downstairs. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Really nice execution of the cut fastball right there. Similar to how you might throw a two-strike slider, start it middle away, let it break and take over that outside corner of the plate. But sometimes with the cutter, you just don't know how much it'll move. I think he's good, but I think he was also a little lucky right there.
And the batter now, David Fletcher. Singled and scored his first time. That's in for a strike. And here it comes. And fouled off. That's to third. Ramirez. Fletcher retired.
The catcher, number 14, Logan.
Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. First offering misses the mark.
One ball, no strikes.
That's inside.
2-0.
The wind of the pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. That one fouled off. 2-2. The pitch.
Count is full.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Angels go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. Back here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping up for the Guardians, George Valera. And the pitch. And that one a little bit high. Here comes a pitch. And it's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And a strike on the outside edge.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
And the 0-1. Not the best swing that time from the first-round pick. And he hits a ground ball right side. That's a hit. Lead runner to second. It's a 2-on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Foul ball. Stephen Kwan is making a name for himself. He won the College World Series playing at Oregon State. He played along with Adley Rutschman and Nick Madrigal, and he took home a Gold Glove his first year in the majors, 2022.
We're going to talk about a guy who makes great contact. Hard to throw it past him.
Now this one gets through. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And up next for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. Right side, Ohtani settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jose Ramirez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too.
No, that missed.
First pitch just misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And he deals.
3-0.
And they're all loaded up.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Josh Bell at the plate now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And a foul ball. Naylor at third. Kwan on second. Ramirez at first. One gone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
On the ground, could be two. Over to Fletcher. On to Walsh. That's two. So one run in the inning on this base hit, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Top of the sixth inning. Stepping in, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
And a pitch. There's a strike. Ward goes 6'1", 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2015. Clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Trout.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
That misses, and that's ball one. Well, Singy, Mike Trout, the resume speaks for itself. A guy that's won multiple MVPs, multiple All-Star Game MVPs, a Rookie of the Year. I mean, he's going to go down as one of the best position players ever. Next pitch is outside.
Yeah, Mike Trout, since the day he got to the big leagues, a superstar. And it's been amazing to watch because earlier in his career, you figured he would taper off some. He remember several years he was finishing behind Miguel Cabrera and then just emerged as the guy. And incredible to see what he's done over all these years.
The 3-1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Chris Rodriguez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And here's a 3-2. Now fly ball to right center. Gonzalez moves under this one. Makes the catch for the out. And next for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That pitch gets the inside corner, and that's strike one.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Next pitch off the plate, and the count is 1-1. That one out to right. Gonzalez moves under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they make short work of him there. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Guardians 3 and the Angels 1. Chris Rodriguez will take over here.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The pitch. That clips the corner.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Here's the 0-2. Out to short, Fletcher. Slings it across. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The first baseman, number 22.
Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Bounce to the right. Urshela to first in time. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Rodriguez, 24 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Jimenez at the plate and takes high there. Outside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And now 2-1.
2-1's the count.
There's the strike at the knees.
2-2.
To the right side. That's the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7. Now the third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Savali back to work. Misses off the inside. Ball 1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. James Karinchak, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Henches getting cranked up as well. The 1-0. And that's outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next one misses. Ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's ball 4.
Runner take your base.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
And next is the designated hitter, Vinny Perez.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Fought off foul. So now 1-2.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Aaron Savali will depart, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Trevor Stephan. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 47, Trevor Stephan.
And next for L.A., Jared Walsh. That one's in there, 0-1. Drury leads off first with 1 away. And a foul ball left side. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Gassed it right by him. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
Gio Urshela to the plate. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The tying run at the plate. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Angels leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. bottom of the 7th. So in now for Cleveland, George Valera.
The center fielder,
The wind of the pitch. And ball
No,
one.
that's down. Ball.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the count even at 1. And that one clips the corner. One, two now.
Ball.
In the air to left down the line. Ward snags it on the run.
now batting, catcher,
Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Good contact guy, good defender. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
0-2.
Left-hand hitter waits. This to third. Dive, and he's got it. The throw. Drury over to second. On to first. Safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Just a beautiful play right there to get it out. He dives to make the stop. Then a nice feed from his knees. Knew he didn't have time to get up and make that throw. The throw beats the runner. That's that internal clock working.
Ahmed Rosario digs in for the Guardians. That one
Nope.
missed.
Ball. 1-0.
Here's a 1-1. On the ground, right side. Inning over. One left for the Guardians, and the score stays 3-1. Back now at Progressive Field. We go to the 8th. So in now for the Angels, David Fletcher. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The pitch. And that's outside.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, James Karinchak. He's into the game with the bases empty. So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. And strike one to the catcher.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
That one misses, and it's 1-1. And that's in the dirt.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2. Good eye right there.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Ward in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next one in the dirt. Righty to the plate. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Mike Trout hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat, and they'd love to give him a shot here.
That one the other way, and that's just foul. Three-two on the way. Got it by him for the K. Angels go quietly there, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the 8th, stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman.
And the right-hander back to work. There's the strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And a pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
You just can't afford to make these kind of mistakes this late in the ball game. You need to make the offense earn everything down the stretch, and that right there was just a freebie.
That one fouled off. At the belt and fires. And now it's even up.
Down.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Out to short. And it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now Oscar Gonzalez swings through that one. 0-1.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Now the 0-1. And that's in for a strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Next offering misses down and away. Just outside. And that's ball 2. Ripped on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And the right-hander deals. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a ball popped up. That gets down for a hit. And they stop him at third, so bases loaded with 1 away.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. That was a nice changeup, good location, and it did have him off balance at the plate, just not quite enough to miss the bat completely. Somehow he punched it out there for the knock. Now the bases loaded, big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw. In there safely. And they lead by 4.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Digs in for the Guardians. Jimmy Herget on the pitch here.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
And first offering is fouled off. Naylor on third. Jimenez at second with one away. Next offering is down low. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Bobby Ritson up and loosening in the pen. The 1-1. Out to short. Fletcher zips it across. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Bo Naylor digs in for the Guardians. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 2. Check swing on the 2-1. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Hard ground ball, base knock. Coming around third is Jimenez. To the plate, save. It's 7-1.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
So the batting order turns over. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Kicks and deals. Strike 2. On the ground, out to short. Over to Urshela, and that is the inning. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Guardians 7 and the Angels 1. Welcome back. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. The right-hander back to work. Karinchak in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2017. And a pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And that's outside. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Righty delivers. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
The punch out there, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Ohtani stands in now and watches strike 1. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The pitch. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog, get back on track. His team needs him.
Drury, the next to hit, takes outside. That one finds the corner, and the count 1-1. And now 1-2.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And now the count is even.
2-2.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first, and he held up. Down to their final strike. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it's out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they close the gap. It's 7-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Angel De Los Santos gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Vinny Perez. That's a strike. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Next offering is outside. And that's outside. Now 2 balls and a strike. To the right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.